Hey guys, in this video I want to do a full review of the Apple iPhone 6 here. You can see it's not the iPhone 6 Plus, it's the iPhone 6, and you may have noticed the screen here, which is now bigger than the previous iPhone 5s. So let's start off from the design here. So the iPhone 6 here uses aluminum body here. You can see it's a full aluminum body. And also it has the rounded design, which resembles the iPad Air. So we already knew about that in the leaks that Apple is, we're going to use this stuff here, rounded design. An extremely thin device. It's just 6.9 millimeter. Still not thin as equal to the Galaxy Alpha, which is the slimmest Galaxy phone ever. 6.7 millimeter, but this is 6.9 millimeter, and of course due to aluminum it's kind of slippery. You can drop it easily, so you have to be careful. Also on the back we have the Apple logo, then the iPhone text here. Then we have the 8-megapixel camera with two-tone dual LED flash, and the antenna bands going everywhere. And then also we have here on the front we have this gorgeous screen, and then we have the front-facing camera, 1.2 megapixel. And then we also have this receiver here, call receiver. And then also we have the Touch ID sensor home button on the bottom here. And also we have 3.5 millimeter lightning port, which will work on both sides. And then also we have the volume holes here, pretty loud. Then also we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And now Apple has moved the power button to the right here. Now previously power button was on the top. Now there's nothing on the top. They have moved it to the right because the screen is bigger, the phone is bigger. That's why it's easier to reach the power button over here. Then also we do have the volume rocker buttons here, and then we have the profile tuning button here, vibration and normal volume mode. So that's pretty much the design of the iPhone 6, and you have to be more careful because iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus can bend easily. iPhone 6 Plus can bend easily, iPhone 6 can also bend, but not too easily. Of course you have to be careful, and if you buy the iPhone 6 here, I would recommend you to immediately buy a case for it, because you will need a case to protect it, otherwise you will suffer some scratches or stuff like that. So here we have the lock screen, we have some time and some little information. Now if you have a code, you can enter that, but you can use the Touch ID fingerprint sensor here to unlock your device. So as you can see, we are rocking the iOS 8. If you go into the settings, then general, about phone, and you can see we have here the iOS 8.0, and then also this is a 16GB model, so we do get only 12.2GB of storage, which kind of sucks because you can't really install a lot of apps or games on a on a 16GB iPhone 6. So if you are a heavy gamer, I will recommend you to buy an iPhone 6 with 32GB internal storage, so it will give you a whole lot of storage to install a lot of games and apps. Also we have here two kind of modes here on the iPhone 6. We have a one mode which is a zoom in, and one is zoom out mode. I'm using zoom out mode here because as you can see the icons are smaller, but if I use that mode, icons will be more and more larger, but this looks pretty cool. Also if you tap here, tap on the bottom home button here, you will see some one-handed operation. For example, if you have to open up the camera, if your finger can't reach, you can do this and then launch it. It works pretty cool. Now as far as the camera is concerned, it is extremely awesome camera. Even though it's just an 8-megapixel camera, it is extremely good. You can see this is, you can record 1080p HD video, but no 4K recording. That extremely sucks, but you see the quality is extremely good. So Apple has used the sensor from Sony, but they have used an extremely good sensor. So even though there are less megapixels, but there is extremely great quality. Now you can see we have different kind of modes here. You can call slow-mo video, slow motion video here pretty easily, which is also 240 FPS recording. You can also change it to 120 FPS if you want, or 240 FPS. Also we have time-lapse video recording too, and then also we can capture photos, different photos. You can capture square photos, and you capture panorama, and then you can instantly add some effects to your photo capturing. Here you can see it's an extremely amazing feature here to add some real time these effects. Also, if you go to this photo section, you can see you can quickly edit the photo. You can cut it or increase the brightness or crop it or add some filters and stuff like that. And also, as you can see, I have some pretty neat features here, neat pictures here actually. You can see the details are amazing. Now also, in terms of the screen, we have 4.7-inch screen. This is a full, not HD, but it has some unknown or some random resolution, which is 738 something to 1338, which is not HD, but of course it has a 4.7-inch screen with 326 ppi. So Apple believes that API, the PPI, is absolutely good for the human eye. Also, it also do have here a 4.7-inch screen. It is extremely well built. It doesn't seem that much big if you are an Android user, but it's still bigger than the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 5, the previous generation iPhone. So that's one thing you consider. So screen is incredibly sharp, and it is not a sapphire screen. It is not a sapphire screen. It is an IPS LCD display, which can be scratched pretty easily. But of course, I have yet to do any scratch test. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. Yes, this is a IPS LCD screen with extreme great brightness. I can show you that it is the brightest display, just like previous iPhones, Retina display, and the viewing angle is also extremely awesome. You can see it's extremely awesome. So the device is 129 gram in terms of weight, so you can see it's extremely light. You will have no problem holding this. Even a baby can hold this, but you have to hold it carefully because it can drop pretty easily. Now the iPhones, both iPhone 6 and 6 Plus are now exposed to bending, so you have to be more careful. Also, we have here some iOS 8 apps, some stock apps. We also do have here the S Health app, which I will make another video, detailed video. This app is extremely good. Not S Health app, it's a health app. Okay, it's just health app on the iOS 8. It's extremely good if you are doing gym and losing weight and calories and stuff like that. It will work good. Now also we have some newsstand. We have notes. Now in the notes we have a new feature that you can actually add photos, and that's an extremely great feature. You can type whatever you want. This is the new keyboard we have. You can also use some third-party keyboards. I'll make another video about that pretty soon. So also we do have some smileys, stuff like that. And of course, if I remove everything here, and as you can see, we have this option of insert photos. You can insert any photo you want, and that works pretty cool. And also we have here is the same messaging app. I haven't inserted the same here, but you can see you can send some audio and stuff like that to your friends. Then also we have here newsstand, reminder, and some familiar stuff. Also the App Store is the same, but of course we have a lot of apps, and it's improved for the iPhone 6. You can see we have great apps and games for the iOS 8. It's a full easier navigation. The App Store knows that it's on the iPhone 6, so that's why you can see the stuff for the iPhone 6. And if we move further, the same calculator, and of course there are very few apps and games that are actually optimized to take full advantage of the new Apple A8 processor. So speaking of Apple A8 processor, internally this device has Apple A8 dual-core processor clocked at 1.4 GHz with PowerVR GX6650 GPU, if I'm correct. That GPU is actually faster than the Adreno 330 GPU inside of the major Android devices like the Galaxy S5, the Sony Xperia Z2, the HTC One M8, that devices. So Apple has been using the GX66 G series, probably G6 series GPUs on their previous iPhones. Now this is the same one here, GX6650, which will handle the graphical performance here on the iPhone. You know, most of the games and apps will run pretty smooth. I've already done a full gaming review. You can check out my channel. Now also we have here a front-facing camera of 1.2 megapixel, which is also capable of recording an HD video here. I still have yet to make a front-facing camera review, but I'll do it pretty soon. So yes, my final thoughts about this device is extremely good, but I will suggest you to wait for the Note 4 because there's some issues with the iPhone 6, like it can bend, and overall it's a great device. It is a thin, it is a lightweight, but of course the thing is that it is not durable. Yes, that's an extremely straightforward thing. It is not durable. You will drop it, it will crack pretty easily, pretty fastly as compared to another or other Android devices or other iPhones, and you will get a lot of scratches and stuff like that, and it will gonna bend easily inside your pocket. So you can also bend it with your bare hands by applying pressure like this. So I may do a bend test, I may do a knife test, but some random videos will going to come in your way, so you do subscribe to my channel and do some specific niche videos. I will do some specific niche videos from specific topics on specific topics, and so overall it's a great device, extremely great device. It's not too large, not too small, but anyways, that's my full review here. If I miss anything, you can comment down below. And also, one more thing is the battery life. The battery life is awesome, and it takes like 1 hour and some few minutes more to charge up to 80%, which is extremely good. It has some fast charging, but I'm not sure if Apple has explained that, but it has fast charging. And also the same 3.5mm headphone jack here. Now this time it's on the bottom. I've checked out some hand-free stuff. It works awesomely fine with some extreme great quality hand-free that comes with the iPhone 6 here. And also we have the same lightning port you can use on both sides I explained earlier, which give you fast charging and stuff like that, but still we have yet to compare it with the Note 4. And also we'll make a full review with the S5 pretty soon. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace.